All right, Kevin Durant got fined 10K for the situation with Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport responds to it. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Hopefully for no more drama videos like this and music entertainment playlist. By the way, so he got fined 50 G's. Kevin Durant spoke on it. And for the most part, you already know the routine. Even if he don't feel that way, we know the world don't like bluntness and realness. On several levels. You see how Kevin Samuel keep it real? You know, people don't want you to keep it real no more. People don't want an honest opinion. Like, if your girl put her dress on and don't look good, you tell her the truth. She don't like that opinion. You go to work, tell somebody they musty. They don't like that opinion. People don't like the realness, excuse me. And for the most part, that's just the world that we living in. Okay. But, he said, I feel bad about it. Rappaport said Friday on Instagram. On Instagram, shortly after Durant was fined 50 G's by the NBA for a vulgar message he sent to fame after. I feel bad about my involvement in the situation. I feel bad that it's gotten this far. I met him one time. It was cool, cordial. I'm a fan. I met him as a fan, and it went on to say, Michael Rappaport struck a different tone than he did Tuesday when the Manhattan native publicly publicized, his private message from Durant that were filled with crude, misogynic language and physical threats. I swear, you can't say nothing no more, especially with women, these feminists. But the two have begun arguing on social media because Rappaport wrote on Twitter that the 32-year-old Durant was too sensitive, and which is true. In a December interview with Charles Barkley and the NBA on TNT crew, quote, this whole thing got way, way, way more attention than I thought it would, said Rappaport, who shared the message to his 2.2 IG followers, Instagram, by the way, and went on ESPN Radio to discuss the feud. Durant since apologized to Rappaport on social media. Later said in the news conference that he regretted fans seeing him use that language. Quote, the funny thing is that he actually had reached out to me about doing something that I called on social media the shame game, putting people who talk ish on social media on blast, said Rappaport, who is often seen courtside at NBA games. Quote, that was actually the way we met. Quote, it was not the first time I posted people's direct message. Rappaport said it's funny when people are saying anti-Semitic things about me, saying racist things about me, threatening me, and then they are saying Joe Schmoes. Everybody loves it. But when it's Durant, people have 400 opinions. I'm a rat. I'm this, that, and the third. Okay. Durant initially said that he and Rappaport, I read from New York Post too, him and Rapaport talked crazier than this on regular, and he was surprised that Rappaport would publicize the messages. The actor said the messages were far from friendly banner. Quote, that's not locker room talk, Rappaport say. Those are threats that were made over and over and over. It's been going on for months. On Tuesday of this week, he called me on a bad day. That being said, in my opinion, the whole situation got blown out of proportion. I'm not premeditated or contrived. My behavior or rants on social media, they come from the gut. Quote, I know I have lived and learned from situations. Rappaport said I have to deal with ramifications that I'll keep to myself. I know he has feel bad about it, but it is what it is, and we have to move forward. My thing is this. You see how he tried to deflect the blame? He tried to apologize, and then he tried to say, oh, that's not locker room talk. And when it's me, people tell me to shut up and this, that, and the third. Rappaport is in a list of long New York rats. Real talk. When you think Detroit, you think rats? No, think Florida, North, Central, East. South. No, when you think of LA, you think rats? No. Think of Oakland? No. Think of Texas? Think of rats? Dallas, Houston? No. We think of New York, we just got a long line of rats. Rainbow Head, it's just the first rat that's going on through the social media. But Michael Rappaport is a long line of New York rats. KD should have expected him to reveal that. And he said that they talk crazier on a regular basis. Rappaport is a failed actor, a failed comedian, and he looking for clout. He was trying to play the race card. And Rappaport always talking about He tried to play the Jewish, the white boy card. But to be honest, it's a lot of things in their favor. They won the industry. They quote unquote God's chosen race. So why is he always feeling bad? Because we won't let him be a cornerstone or a staple in the hip hop community. He got his own thing. What Heavy D say? We got our own thing. He legitimately got his own thing. Just because you a guest that's now not a guest in hip hop has everything to do with our culture, from the way we dress, from our athletes, from Serena to Kevin Durant to Maya Moore to whoever it may be, Venus, LeBron. You talking about Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, Barry Sanders. That's us. That's us. And Michael Rappaport feel bad because he can't get that Eminem pass. That's what it is. Eminem had a pass that he'll never have. If you feel right or wrong about it, Eminem has had a pass that he'll never have. He wants to feel like Eminem. He wants. He's just not that good at his job. Eminem is a premier wordsmith. Like it or not, he's a premier rapper. Rappaport is not a premier comedian. He's not a premier actor. He's a guy that's just there because of his nationality. He wanted to come to all the barbecues, but you're no longer invited to the barbecue. And when you come to the barbecue, people don't even know who you are. Oh, he's the guy that played the New Edition movie. He's the guy from Higher Learning. So don't sit here. He always do that. He accept guilt, and then he sit here. Well, when it's me, I got to do this. Shut up. Don't try to come here and play the white card, the Jewish card. Don't come try to do that. You giving them people a bad name. I met a lot of those people. I worked for those people when I was younger for Jewish, and it was nice. From the old people at the senior to most of the people that was in management. You always going to be for manager about something. That was nice. You giving them a bad. You're not invited to the barbecue. You're not invited. We have revoked your card. Had you said, you know what, I apologize to KD. I didn't mean to do it. But you did mean to do it. You know what they say, think twice before you sin. I've sinned, but I wrote some things out. Like, let me take that out. Don't hit sin. You went and unveiled those DMs and didn't say, I'm going to keep it anonymous about the person that sent it. You put his whole name out there and everything. You was a rat ball. You're a reject. And you got to ask yourself, if he was a Knicks fan, would this have to happen? Ask yourself, if he was a Knicks fan, would he have did this? No. Excuse me. If this was the Knicks and he was balling for the Knicks, would he have did this? No. So I do think some of this is a little bit of jealousy towards, KD and Kyrie and them going to Brooklyn. You got to think nobody want to play with James Dolan, for James Dolan. Nobody want to play for James Dolan. So I think part of it was also a shot at him for going to the Nets. And he, I'm not invited to the barbecue. No, you're not a white chocolate brother. You're not invited to the barbecue because you couldn't just come out and say, you know what, I was wrong about KD. I shouldn't have did it. I apologize and leave it at no. When it was me, shut up. Shut up. He worth $8 million. I'm surprised he worth that. You are a reject actor. You are a reject comedian. I can get a Netflix. I'm funnier than him. We go Instagram Live and I will flame Michael Rappaport. We can go. I'll get a Netflix special before him. And I never did it. And I'm not the biggest Kevin Durant fan either. Who cares about Detroit and all that? Get out of here. I need to brush his hair before I become a fan. But I like KD. He's a good hooper. But it's just, he's sensitivity. A man like KD. Someone you can... Rob Travis. Let me know what you guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out anytime if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. The fastest way to reach me is Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Links in the description. We also have a Facebook group. Links in the description as well. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Peace.